All right, welcome back, guys. Today we're going to address the ring that a few people have brought up in the comments. There's a lot of interesting ideas, interesting solutions. I'm going to try a few of them. The ring really didn't bother me much until, well, it didn't really bother me at all. Sorry. I thought it was interesting enough and people had enough questions that I'm going to try to address the ringing on this anvil and see if we can eliminate it. And I think we do. When we get to the end of this video, I think you're going to have a solid idea of how to stop the ringing on your anvil. Okay, now without making any modifications whatsoever yet, I'm going to do some test taps here so you guys can hear what it sounds like before we do anything. Okay? Of course, it's specially pronounced here on the ends, the cantilevered sections. As we expect. Tap the sides, tap it at the base. That's what we're dealing with. Okay, the three solutions we're exploring in this video are better mounting. These are some big leg screws that I'm going to put well into the base. What is going to accompany that is silicone. Going to silicone the base on, giving a nice, I guess, resonance dampener in the connection in between. And also, what I'm most excited about is this one, is the 500-pound pull neodymium magnet that if I get it too close to this anvil will hurt my finger severely. So be extremely careful with these. But let me go through them now. I'm going to remove the anvil, take the old leg screws out, the shorter leg screws. I'm going to put the longer leg screws on, but I'm going to sandwich in the silicone in between. And then I'm going to tap on it, see what it does, and then come back and then do the magnet. So it's a bit of a separation, so it isn't an all-in-one, so we don't know what solved what. If you're going to start using it, might as well use it all. You can always wipe off the excess. Okay, that's a lot of excess, but hey, what are you gonna do? All right, that's set up pretty firm, but not, it still has some give to it. So when I compress this down, I wanted to sort of fill any voids or any cavities that are underneath the anvil. So I'm just hand tightening these. This oak's pretty difficult to get through. Using this little cheap bar here, get some more torque. All right, here we are again. I let it set up some more. It's nice and firm. The bolts, the leg screws are firmly in. Let's give it a test. The sensor sounds a little better. But we still have some ringing. To my ear, it does sound a little better. Knocked it down a little bit, but I don't know if you're picking up on that. I'm using the same microphone throughout this entire thing for consistency. Definitely something going on the horn and here on the heel. Definitely what we expected. This is where it's going to resonate. This is where your vibration is going to come out and where you're going to hear it. Less in the center. The center sounds pretty good. I want the rest to sound like that. I have no fear that the ringing is from being loose. So let's move on to our final attempt at lessening the ring, and that would be magnets. Okay, I adjusted the camera over a little bit, but I didn't change the distance of the microphone to the anvil. Okay, now we're going to try this bad boy right here. 500-pound pole neodymium magnet. Now, I got a lot of input about magnets and the various sizes and how it affects the resonance, and we're going to give them all a shot right now. The first one I'm going to do is just the magnet itself onto the bare metal, which is going to be a pain to get off. So bear with me, and hopefully I don't catch my fingers in between the anvil and 500 pounds of force. All right, I'm good. Let's test it out. Now this is bare neodymium magnet on the anvil. That's a good improvement. Not really hearing a hint of a ring. Work way over. Horn's still giving a little bit. Very solid, quiet. Definitely a hint. Hint. It's gone down a lot. I don't know if you can pick that up. Hopefully you can. The magnet, bare by itself, working pretty good. Let's try it with a bit of a buffer in between. Something in between that can resonate with the magnet and cancel out the vibrations. Let's give that a shot. Let me try to get this magnet off. Jeez. Oh yeah. All right, now we're going to try a thick piece of foam right here. Maybe it'll vibrate, maybe it'll cancel out all the vibrations. Who knows? But let's see if it even holds. Again, be careful. I don't know what this thing's going to do. All right, it's holding. It's pretty good for. It's about a half-inch thick of foam. No. This is ringing worse than the bare magnet. So it's doing the opposite of what I thought it would do. So let's be careful. Take this sucker off. Does not work. Thinner piece of foam that actually came with the packaging and the magnet. Gonna give that a shot. That holds better. Feels rubberier. I'm hopeful. No. Negative results. Nope. That's might even be worse. All right, let's get rid of this baby. All right, now, one crazy idea I'm having. I have a common household paper towel, folded in 4. I want a little bit of separation from the anvil to the magnet, but apparently a big separation isn't good. I'm gonna try this baby. 4-fold household paper towel. 1, 2, 3. I'm thinking that's pretty good. Still hear it out here, which is what I expect because it's absorbing sound over here. You get a difference here. Night and day. All right, let's test that versus the bare magnet again. I'm going with the paper towels, actually. I think the paper towels, and if you don't agree with me, let's talk about it in the comments below. I'm thinking the paper towel separated. Hold on, let me try to get this baby off. Oh yeah. The paper towels created enough of a gap that the magnet was able to vibrate and sort of anti-resonate the anvil. Because that's the full ring. Now I'm gonna go with my choice is the neodymium magnet with a thin layer. I put paper towels. Something might work better down the road. Maybe if I got a super thin piece of rubber, which I don't have. But the paper towels, four layers, right underneath. I think it has the most effect. It's marginally better than the bare magnet with just these tissues. So I'll take the excess off. But it's heaps better than just the way it was by itself. Now, bolting it down, it helped. I don't really think so. I don't think it helped. It's more secure. In the future, I feel that it'll hold better. Silicone didn't really affect anything. The wood here might have a difference. You might have different results with a steel mounted anvil, but the silicone on this wood didn't really make a difference. I'm sure in the long run it'll help support it, prevent any moisture from coming up underneath, but it didn't really do anything. Now, what I'm going to do, just for experiment's sake, is take this magnet and move it to the front to see what that sounds like. All right, here we are on the front. Same distance for the microphone, same sound should be. Took the magnet off completely from the heel, and now I'm going to move it to the front. Just see the effect on the front here on the horn. I call it the front because it's pointy. Now, baseline. Definite ringing. Neodymium, bare. Took it down a little bit. All right. Now, neodymium with a buffer material. It did improve. I definitely think you need a buffer material between these two surfaces. Let me try with a piece of foam. Try the foam, see if that makes a difference. Right. Again, be careful with these things. They will take chunks of skin off because they don't care what they're sticking to. You don't want to get to that metal on the other side, and they'll go right through your finger to get it. I'm not noticing a lot of change here, no matter what. I think money's on. The biggest material improvement you can make on your anvil is a strong magnet with a buffer in between it, or a weaker magnet and where it can vibrate. It's got to move. All right, we're going to try one more thing, and then we're going to wrap it up. All right, being silly now, here it is a magnetized part tray. It's got two decent magnets. These are just run-of-the-mill magnets. Works great for working on a car or anything else, but it's a fairly weak hold. I'm just testing out the concept of the ringing and the resonating. Not much of a change. Now, I'm gonna move the camera. We're gonna try this in the back, but I don't think it's really gonna do anything for us. Move this part, magnetized part tray. Now drop it. Magnetized part tray. Put pretty loose. This is ugly as sin, but let's see if it works. Nah, it's still ringing. Still ringing. So, again, what I'm coming back to is the neodymium magnet with a tissue or thin fabric, or I'm going to try, when I get it, a piece of rubber, very thin, and just to me, this is 100% clear. To my ear, I'm not hearing any resonance. I might be deaf. I'm satisfied with this one. I'm thinking that this neodymium magnet with a tissue barrier is enough. Now, maybe I should have tried it beforehand, but I believe that the effect of the silicone and the longer lag bolts was negligible. I also didn't have reason to wrap it with the chain. If the magnet didn't work, then I was going to move on to the chain, sort of like increase its size. But you know what? This is a great anvil. It served me in a short time very well, and it will continue to. Now that I got that pesky ring out of the way, you know, I think it'd be even more relaxing. So, thanks for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you soon.